8 Lincoln 24. Show me out on a 1011 southbound Bay Tree Canyon Road. Occupants in the vehicle, exit the car, face away, hands up. I got a gun. Gun. What's up, everybody? It is Flashwing, and welcome back to another LSPDFR patrol here on Grand Theft Auto 5. I should say good morning to everybody. We are out here in Blaine County. So that's going to be the county directly to the north of Los Santos County, and this is the more rural, deserty area of San Andreas. And we are going to be playing today as a Blaine County Sheriff's Officer, or a deputy in this case. And it is a little after 0500 hours. You can see the sun is just starting to rise in the background there. And I think the weather is actually starting to change as I speak, to being a little bit more foggy. So we got a little bit of a hazy morning out here in the Blaine County area. Everything is fairly quiet. But you and I both know we're definitely going to have some interesting adventures on this patrol. So let's get a few things out of the way. I just want to make a couple of items known, just point some things out to you guys. First of all, we're obviously going to be in the BSCO Sheriff's uniform, which we have here. And this uniform, again, is part of the EUP beta pack that you can get by joining their Patreon page. And we're doing the vintage uniform today, so that's a little bit of changes with the hat. And you can see that there's a strange bit of weirdness in the background with a car that has decided to stick itself in reverse. What is not included in the EUP pack is another one of the downloadable vests that you can find on LSPDFR. And in this case, we're going to be rocking a sheriff's vest. And then also the vehicle that we're going to be using today is another 2020 Ford Explorer FPIU. This one obviously donned with the Sheriff Blaine County livery on the side. And this one is fully equipped, ladies and gentlemen. We've got front and rear ALPR, as well as front and rear radar. We do have a partition, so we can bring suspects in the back seat, as well as our rifle and carbine areas and our laptop. So it's a fully equipped car with a brush guard on the front. And this is actually an all blue light vehicle. So I did want to kind of mix it up and be able to tell the difference between sort of the city and county sheriff cars and LSPD cars by having the sheriff do an all blue light bar. And also, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this car pack, I had some issues with getting all of the red and blues to work. So we do. It's kind of distracting. We got a guy in the background here who's just going crazy. So I think we're just going to go ahead and dive right into the patrol here and see what we can see. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24, show me 1041 108. And here we go.
Acknowledged 8 Lincoln 24, proceed to patrol area.
So we're going to be initiating a stop on this car that was going berserk over here. And we're going to see what was going on with this car. Not sure if he's going to pull over. Looks like he is. We're going to be hitting the strobe so we can see how many people we've got in this vehicle. It looks like it might be in ×2 occupied. So we're probably going to call in for backup here. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24, show me on a 1011 westbound US Route 68 with a 4-door SUV that's beat up pretty badly.
10-4, copy. 8 Lincoln 24, approach with caution.
All right, let's go ahead and check the computer real quick and just kind of see what we can see with this car. All right, at FQ2, it is a stolen vehicle. Owner's name is Samantha Parker, who has absolutely nothing on her record whatsoever. And I'm sure she's probably pretty upset that her car is stolen. We're going to see if this is another case of... I've had some problems with stolen cars not... Well, they're marked as stolen on the hot sheet, but then the owner of the car is actually driving it. I would say once in a while that's okay, but I was getting it quite a lot. We're gonna go ahead and radio for traffic stop backup.
Assistance needed in Grande Sonora Desert.
Stolen vehicle's pretty serious. No outstanding warrants, so I'm not going to worry about we're not doing like a felony stop. But we're going to take this pretty seriously and get this guy out of the car. Look at that beautiful sunrise, that nice orange-yellow sky. All right, here we go. Morning, Deputy. We might have a stolen vehicle here. Needed some backup. Gonna wait for them to go to the car first. All right, let's pull out our flashlight here and see what we got going on. All right, good morning, miss. I'm Deputy Flashwing with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. How are you doing this morning? Well, if it isn't the long, strong arm of the law. Yes, ma'am. Do you know why I stopped you? It is a great mystery of the world I wish to know. All right, ma'am. All right, where is it? Well, first of all, we got to go to vehicle equipment, actually, because, ma'am, the reason why I stopped you is, because, ma'am, your vehicle is completely unroadworthy. You got a busted in rear window and bumper. Your front bumper's busted. I mean, your windshield is busted, ma'am. You cannot be driving this car. Oh, that'll buff right out. Well, ma'am, it might buff right out, but you still, unfortunately, cannot drive this car in its current state. I'm going to need to see your license, registration, and proof of insurance, please. Sure, it's around here someplace. All right, well, let's have at it.
Kiflam.
See, here we go. Samantha Parker. So, this is a case of, and now, unfortunately, I installed Traffic Policer because that would override Stop the Ped. I actually thought I narrowed down the cause of this issue, but apparently I have not. So, what we have here is a case of the owner in their own stolen vehicle, and as a result, I'm not inclined to, there's nothing I can really do. I mean, if you're on the vehicle registration and I'm assuming you're driving your own car, and I know if I ask them about the stolen vehicles, they're probably going to say something akin to the fact that the vehicle belongs to someone else, and we know that is not true. Either way, though, this is this vehicle cannot keep driving on the road, so we are going to have to tow it, and these ladies are probably going to have to get an Uber. So we're going to go ahead and work that right now. All right, thank you very much, Ms. Parker. I appreciate your cooperation. I'm going to need you to step out of the vehicle because this is definitely not safe to drive. So why don't you and your occupant go ahead and step out for me. All right, looking at those hands. All right, we should be good. Put the flashlight away.
Hold up!
All right, man, if you want to step over here for me, please. Go ahead and get out of the road since it's not safe. All right, let's take a quick... No, I do not want to have the pet sit on the ground, but this is what happens when I push buttons. All right. Let's go ahead and take one last cruise to the vehicle equipment menu. I just want to make sure I get my role play right here. And of course now I don't have it. So we're just going to have to notify her that we're going to be towing her vehicle. We're just gonna go, and your passenger refuses to take your vehicle, it'll be towed. It's all right, ma'am. So this is the deal, Miss Parker. Your vehicle's completely trashed, and it is incredibly dangerous to drive it on the road. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you off with a verbal warning, but I am gonna have to have your vehicle towed because I just can't have it out on the county roads here. I can go ahead and call transportation for you and your passenger if need be. Expect that. All right, ma'am. Hold on 1 second, and we're gonna get that done here. Gonna be requesting it in Uber. Yeah, I'm just gonna need a pickup on US Route 68. I'm like waiting for these cars to get into a head-on collision. All right. Hello, ma'am. Deputy Flashwing with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. The driver of this vehicle is not going to be basically getting a ride. They're not going to be able to take the vehicle home with them. So I'm going to go ahead and call you a ride just so you can go ahead and get home. This vehicle is going to end up being towed. I'm very sorry for the inconvenience, but we have to keep the county safe. That means not having vehicles like this on the road. All right. Because there's no underlying crime, I'm not going to be searching the vehicle. We don't have any probable cause other than the fact that the vehicle is completely busted. Nobody's showing any signs of impairment other than, you know, them flying all over the place and hitting stuff. But I actually think that that is done by design to bust the vehicle up in order to create a call. So that's how I'm going to play it. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24 requesting a tow truck on US Route 68 at my location. Gotta be a flatbed.
Flatbed. Assistance required in, Grande Sonora Desert.
You know, you're out in the county. Thanks, deputy. We're all good here. I'll wait for the tow truck. You can go ahead and get back on the road. You know, when you're out in the county, things are a little slower. You know, you don't need to run everybody in. You don't need to write everybody a ticket. You know, they obviously were driving a vehicle that was not roadworthy, and even though there's probably a hit and run involved with that, I'm not going to jam anybody up. All right. They got that picked up, and we're gonna go back 10-8 here. Turn my lights off. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24, mark me back in service.
Acknowledged. 8 Lincoln 24. Proceed with patrol.
Oh. That. Dude, this vehicle just pulled right out in front of another car, didn't even stop. And apparently may have an expired registry. Be a little bit of a dangerous intersection to stop people, believe it or not. Oh, what are you doing there, buddy? Okay, we're gonna try this again. I haven't had much luck with the moving tool here. They usually just wreck right into stuff. Alright, that will do. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24, show me out on an 11 on a side road, westbound US Route 68 with a 4-door Jeep.
10-4, copy. 8 Lincoln 24. Proceed with caution.
Dispatch requesting a plate check. It's occupied ×1.
Target's license plate 47 Edward Ida David 791. A traffic violation.
All right, so this actually came back on the ALPR with a hit for an expired registration, but we stopped them because they pulled out onto US Route 68 without stopping and pulled right into the path of another vehicle. Let's go ahead and make contact with the driver. See what's going on here. Good morning, ma'am. Officer Flashwing with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. How are you doing this morning? On my way to go score some weed. Well, ma'am, in the process of doing that, the reason why I pulled you over is because you pulled out in front of a vehicle just up northbound, or just down the ways in US Route 68. You pulled out of the street. You didn't even bother stopping. You didn't even signal. And if the other vehicle hadn't put on their brakes, they might have struck you. You ever been stopped before for this, ma'am? It's pretty clean. Oh, where are you heading? Meeting with your realtor to look at a house. Well, ma'am, you just said you were going to score some weed, so I am a little confused. Can I see your license, registration, proof of insurance, please? Ooh. Okay, let's get the documents.
Kiflom.
Registration
Thanks.
is expired. flashlight on her. All right, let's figure this one out then. Registration is almost a year expired. Ma'am, do you know your registration is expired? I didn't get any mail from the DMV about the renewal. Well, it's been expired for over 30 days. Get on that right away. Okay, ma'am, I understand. Why don't you go ahead and just hang out here, and I'll be right back, okay? I'll be answering some emails on my phone. Just keep your hands where I can see them, ma'am. All right, we're going to double check her record. She's not showing any signs of impairment, and other than the fact that she mentioned she was going to be going and getting some weed, but you know, this is supposed to be California, so... All right, Mesa. Registration status is expired. Now, this registration's been expired for a year, so she's going to get a ticket for the registration to being expired. It's ridiculous. You have to register your vehicle. Everybody who owns a car knows that. Otherwise, she's looking pretty good. She's got a speeding ticket for a 30 plus. Woo! All in. And parking in a disabled zone. No arrests. No gun permits. Nothing on probation. So we're looking pretty good there. So we're going to go ahead and license, registration, insurance. So she's expired registration greater than 30 days. Definitely with knowledge. Too bad that's not an add-on item. All right, we're going to go ahead and submit the citation. And that'll be it. I'll traffic jam here. Flashlight out. It's almost morning. All right, Miss Ward. I had a friend whose last name was Ward. All right, Miss Ward, here's your information back. Thank you very much. Are you single? Because I got a cousin find you. No, ma'am. I'm afraid I'm married. I was snatched up by a woman, and I can only have one at a time. Otherwise, she'll kill me. So, ma'am, here is going to be the situation.
I'm gonna fucking lose it! Come on! Hurry up!
Oh my gosh, this guy. So, ma'am, I am going to be citing you for having an expired registration today. Your registration is almost a year out of expiration. Given those circumstances, I'm almost inclined to tow your car, but I'm just going to be letting you off with a ticket today, just so I'm going to be citing for that today. Sad. So please get that registration taken care of. On the ticket here, you are to pay the fine or appear in court as indicated. You're going to need an installment plan. Well, you can certainly work that out with the court system. I know that they do have installment plans if you can't pay the ticket all in one payment. But if you do not take care of this ticket, just so you know, failure to do this is going to turn it into a warrant. Okay, ma'am, I'm glad to hear you're going to get that taken care of. I do need you to sign the bottom of the citation. It is not an admission of guilt, just simply acknowledging that you received the ticket, and you're either going to pay it or you're going to go show up to court.
You scumbag!
Well, ma'am, that's okay. They pay me to show up to court, so I will absolutely be there. I love me some overtime. Here is your citation, ma'am. All right, ma'am, please get that registration taken care of, and please drive more careful. Drive more careful. Use your brakes and your turn signal, and please be patient and wait. Do not pull out in front of cars. You are free to go when I return to my cruiser. Have a wonderful day. Take care. All right.
Ay, Diosito, hombre.
Nice and easy. Apparently there is an interaction here. I don't know what's going on here. We're just going to let this go. I'm not going to see what happens here. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24. Mark me back in service. Nice and easy.
Acknowledged. 8 Lincoln 24. Proceed to patrol area.
Ooh, ANPR vehicles usual occupants are wanted. 8 Lincoln 24. Show me en route.
10-4. 8 Lincoln 24.
Recent
Roger.
armed robbery. Ooh, okay. So we got an ANPR hit. I don't know how they got it all the way out here in the middle of nowhere. We're going a little bit off-road here. We're looking for a suspect vehicle that is wanted in an armed robbery. Oh my God! Oh, this vehicle might be slightly broken. All right, here we go. So we're gonna have to play this one cool.
Unit 8, Lincoln 24, approach with caution.
We have signal for them to pull over. So these guys are wanted for armed robbery. Lincoln 24, show me out on a 1011 southbound Bay Tree Canyon Road.
10-4, copy. 8, Lincoln 24, approach with caution.
Moving right now.
All right, here we go. Occupants in the vehicle, exit the car, face away, hands up. I got a gun. Gun. Stop. Sheriff's Department, get on the ground.
On Bay Tree Canyon Road.
You're under arrest, ma'am. Folks, that is south.
Attention, this is dispatch. We are code 4. No further units required.
Anybody check the suspect? Do not move. Do not move. Oh, they had a taser. Did not pick that up. Search the suspect. Let's double check. We don't have any other weapons. We're going to need to get... we're probably going to have to get a medevac chopper out here because we're going to be too far from the main road. We'll be waiting all day for an ambulance. Police stick at 3 grams of marijuana. We're going to go ahead and radio for EMS.
Attention all units. Medical aid requested on Bay Tree Canyon Road. Officers report an injured civilian. We've got multiple injuries. Dispatch units from Vinewood Hills. An ambulance requested from Sandy Shores. Units respond code 3.
All right. Looks like first responders are going to be here relatively quickly. EMS is definitely going to be a few minutes out, though. Looks like the scene is under control. We have an innocent passenger here, but I believe that all the occupants... We're going to double check that if you guys just want to bear with me for 1 second. The AMPR hits. Let's see. Owner is wanted. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to assume that the... Well, we'll do a check on her. If she's wanted... Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24 requesting a pet check. Need to get her searched too. Somebody search this young lady who's apparently got a jerry can in her hand. Don't know what she needs that for. Ma'am, you planning on setting anything on fire today? Good grief. Julia Henson, pepper spray, screwdriver, pack of cigarettes. Miss Henson, is there a reason you got a gas can in your hand? Kneel her down for a second. All right, ma'am, just so you know, this is being visually and audio recorded. Can I plug my attorney? He is the best. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and stand up, ma'am. It's okay. First responders are coming here. We've secured the suspect, but under the circumstances, we're just going to wait for first responders to show up and take care of the wounded. If they can make it down here. All right, let's take a look at weapons. Let's see. Gosh, that is awful. Man, why do you have this explosive device? Never know when you might need it. We lose. Oh, thanks, buddy. Looks like I may have taken a hit.
What on earth? See ya.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Let's take a look and see what this other EMT is doing. Did we lose somebody over here? I do not know if this guy was in the car or not in the car.
We lost them.
All right, we'll have to identify him. We got somebody working on the down person over here. Some flashlight. Not looking good, folks. Not looking good, friends.
I know what you mean.
Oh my goodness. She is alive. Fantastic.
Thanks.
Oh, you're so welcome, because you're going to jail.
Hold up!
All right, now I gotta grab this woman. Grab. Right this way, ma'am. Gonna be going to the booty house. All right. Strong odor of alcohol. Oh, isn't that pleasant? Go ahead and arrest her.
Hope you like prison food, shithead!
Taste like justice. If you have not done the pleasure of watching Sheriff Eli, who unfortunately does not play Grand Theft Auto anymore, but did, be sure to check out Sheriff Eli's YouTube page and soak in all of that goodness. I'm telling you, it is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24 requesting a ped check. I'm going to verify who this is. Outstanding warrant, Jennifer Patton. All right, Miss Patton. You got anything that's going to poke me, stick me, prod me? Only going to make me more angry if you do. Got 16 grams of marijuana and a burnt meth pipe. Fantastic. Well, all right, ma'am, right now you're going to be facing a couple of charges. You're going to be under arrest for wanted for armed robbery. And you're also going to be under arrest for possession of marijuana. Just so you know, we're going to be visually and audio recording this. And I have to inform you that you are being placed under arrest. As in, I have the right to... Yes, ma'am, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you. Do you understand your rights as I have explained them? So, hat is going to happen with me after this. So, what? Oh, I think we had a... So, what's going to happen? Well, ma'am, after we are done, you are going to be booked into the county jail, at which point your fate will be determined by a judge or jury of your peers. Currently, you're looking at a possession of narcotics charge. Really, that's what I'm... Oh, we're going for much more. Let's see. Is there an armed robbery? Possession of stolen property, resistance, homicide, murder, and an outstanding warrant, ma'am. And she's crying. Fantastic. All right. Let's... Can I... Is there any way that I can get somebody to watch this woman for me? Oh, rapid involuntary eye movement. Oh, ma'am, have you had something to drink today? I don't know if I want to jam her up for a DUI charge. Where is it? Ma'am, have you been drinking today? You're going to sue me. Going to sue us, friends. Ma'am, how much have you had to drink today? You may have overdone it at the club. Well, it certainly looks that way based on your driving. When was your last drink? I threw the can out right before she stopped me, so as if we didn't need probable cause already to search the vehicle. She admits to having an open container in the car. We now have probable cause to suspect that additional open containers are in the vehicle, so we are absolutely going to search that car. Ma'am, I'm going to run some sobriety tests. Or actually, my partner is going to collect a breath sample. Well, we are just going to assume, because she did not say no, that she is going to consent. So we're going to go ahead. Ma'am, this is going to be a very simple, just blow until I say stop. Blow, 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 stop.
Thanks.
Oh my God, a .221. Oh my goodness, ma'am. You should be dead right now. If not for the gunshot wound, you would definitely be dead. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get her medical attention. And we're going to work up the charges, so probably ought to just go ahead and do that now. Let me go ahead and pull out the pad here. And it's the Jennifer Patton arrest warrant for aggravated kidnapping. Well, that was not exactly what the call was for. It was for I think for armed robbery. And she's got possession of a destructive device. We're going to be doing the warrant. We're going to do drug possession of marijuana. And also, there's like no extreme DUI. But there's definitely going to be a DUI here, so I get that as well. All right. I think that's the ambulance that is finally showing up. I mean, better late than never, right? We're out in the middle of nowhere. I'm hearing screams of something down here. This guy down here must keep dying. And okay, let's get her. Where'd she go?
All units, code 4.
Oh, okay, they must have taken her. Perfect. Worked out perfectly. Oh my. I don't know what the ambo is going to do here. It might just start freaking out and ramming into stuff. Oh, this is not going to end well. Oh my God. Deputy, you okay? You all right, Deputy? All right, you're still standing. What is happening? You guys made it. You made it. What are you turning around for? Oh, this is. Oh my gosh. And there goes the ambo. Yeah, Ranger Medic is 10-7. Down the hill. Deputy, you can relax. We got all the suspects out of the vehicle. You don't need to keep your gun pointed on them. Guess I probably should have searched the car before we let the lady go, but she's going to be pretty jammed up already, so unless there's a dead body in this car. A brown bag stuffed with money and a crossbow, a violin, ooh, a bottle of morphine. Well, we might be able to hit up the lady here. All right. Let me double check here. Who do we have here? Julia Henson. All right. Figure this out. All right, Ms. Henson. Just so you're aware, ma'am, you are responsible for everything within your reach. Guess you learn something new every day. Just so you know that the driver has been taken to jail for DUI. Ma'am, who do the narcotics belong to? I was just running them to my boss. Okay. So she has admitted that the morphine in the trunk belongs to her. So we are going to be booking her on a possession charge as well. All right, ma'am, just so you know that you are going to be booked on possession of narcotics. It was personal use, so I understand, but you can't have prescription medication like morphine. I'm afraid that it's just not allowed. So this is probably the only thing we're going to really be able to nail her on. Yeah, that's right. I don't think... I don't remember methamphetamines. I want to say that... I wanted to say that morphine was a Schedule I drug, but... I'm going to just bear with me 1 second. Let's see, controlled substances. I want to be exact. Oh no. Let's see. Schedule II drugs includes morphine. All right. So we're going to be booking her for possession of Schedule II drug. It says drug trafficking. We're going to kind of fudge it a little bit. All right. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24 requesting prisoner transport. All right, Miss Henson, you're going to be booked for possession of Schedule 2 narcotic.
Required on Baytree Canyon Road.
One of these deputies is going to take care of booking you in the county jail. Enjoy your stay, ma'am. All right, we got to figure out what's going on. Aside from the fact that the ambo is the little engine that could, we got to figure out what's going on down here with this guy. Oh, my God. Oh.
Damn it!
Oh, gosh. Oh. No, I almost got accosted by the wildlife, too. Okay, we got to search this body, figure out who this guy is. We'll probably have to get a corner down here. Interesting scene here, folks. We got a small revolver and a baggie of marijuana. A DeQual disease. Okay. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24. I'm going to need a corner unit out to Baytree Canyon Road in the Grand Sonora Desert.
Assistance required in Grande Sonora Desert.
All right. Well, we got a pretty righteous bust here. You know, we got somebody with a outstanding warrant for kidnapping. All right, deputies, we're all code 4 here. Y'all can just head back. I'll take care of the rest. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I gotta tow that car too. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24. I'm also gonna need a tow truck at my location.
Copy that. 8 Lincoln 24. Proceed to patrol area. Tow truck. Assistance required on Baytree Canyon Road.
That is definitely going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. With the tow truck coming, this car is going to get hauled away. The ambulance is going to be apparently forever stuck down in the valley area down there. Forever doomed to...
We've got a suspect on the run on Baytree Canyon Road.
Yeah, we're definitely... No, we're definitely done today, ladies and gentlemen. That was pretty good. We got a couple stops in, and we also managed to snag an outstanding warrant, a DUI, you know, somebody who had morphine, marijuana, so kept some drugs off the streets of Blaine County and took a wanted, probably a wanted felon, actually, off the road. So we're going to be all set. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24, show me out of service. We're going to be 10-7, 10-42.
Lincoln 24.
Thank you very much, everybody, for coming along on this patrol out here in Blaine County with BSCO. And until next time, we'll see you on the next patrol. Come on, Ambo. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Oh. Maybe next time.